Hey y'all, we're now watching Avatar, The Last Airbender, Netflix 2024, episode 2.
There we go.
That's a phrase. So in the last episode, we're introduced to all the characters. What do you know? There's a plot going on. We really liked Zuko's actor. He did a great job playing him, and Sokka as well. There's a lot of clunky dialogue in the first episode, so we're curious to see how the second episode plays on it. Because, you know, pilot episodes are generally very different than the rest of the show, since they have to introduce everything. And I'm curious to see how a non-anime viewer would view this show. Someone who's never seen the original animation would view the remake. Like, do they have the same complaints? Does the acting seem kind of wooden? Does the dialogue seem very clunky? I'm curious to hear anyone's opinions on that if you've never seen the anime. So, any other thoughts?
No, you've said it all.
Okay, and hopefully Katara shows up more, since she's been kind of very wooden in the first episode.
They didn't give her a lot to do.
Yeah, so anyways. Long ago. I mean, the CG's really good. Look at the waves here.
Yeah.
Really well done.
Your notebook may have been useful in collecting your thoughts, but your unceasing effort is what led you to the Avatar.
The one that Aang took.
How many places can there be for an Avatar to hide?
I thought they were looking at us.
Only a few hours from
Kyoshi Island.
My duty, our duty, is to protect the village like Dad told us to.
Before I met him, I couldn't bend enough water to fill a thimble. And now look what I can do. I don't know about you, but I can't go back.
Makes sense.
So he has like the same expressions as his cartoons though.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
me too. Momo.
We're gonna get a dream state where Momo and Appa are fighting. Can you imagine that in live action?
Throw it back.
Sky used to be filled with them. What's this?
It contains everything you need to know to begin your bending education.
That's right, that was in the first season. I remember
You
that.
have no idea. But with the Fire Nation hunting for benders, it was just too dangerous for you to have.
She still kept practicing anyway.
You've gone out.
You ready to leave?
Man, the CG on him looks really good too.
There's something I
actually.
have to do first.
Oh, he's gonna bury him? Gyatso?
Say goodbye.
He did.
Goodbye, Gyatso. I'm sorry.
Dun, dun. Oh, so there's no...
I think it would have taken too long, perhaps. Oh, cool. They have the, Did they do that in the previous? Oh well.
Oh well.
So they haven't named the, lemur.
See, this is the only time they can do a long shot, because it's all CG. But they did a good job integrating them there. They really look like they're there. Wow. Look at the hair.
He looks like a Momo, doesn't he? Just like how you look like a Sokka. Can't argue with that.
He's trying to understand that.
Bet you taste like.
Speaking of chicken. Oh yeah, they had an episode where they went to a market, right?
With the
You
pirates.
must try
Yeah.
this. It's quail pole egg. Very good for
Vitality?
vitality.
Oh no, not the pirates. This is where they meet,
This port houses is a hub.
whatever his name is, I
Local
forgot.
information. You must learn is how to get what you want out, divulging your true intentions.
I'm curious to see what they who they cast as the Fire Nation guy.
Empathy.
I know the one you're talking about. I forgot his name
Most
too.
importantly, you
Zhao.
need to
There we
Zhao,
go.
that's it. Zhao.
sticky rice.
You don't know?
General Zhao? Or was it Admiral Zhao?
Like, you
I
don't know
remember
who
him.
cast him?
I don't know.
who
I don't
they
know who's
cast.
casted as him.
Cool.
Actually, they got Michelle yelling for that.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. There would have been signs if he was the Avatar.
That's a good one.
It's been a long time since we've had visitors, and for good reason. For 100 years.
Oh man, I can't wait to see live action
Kyoshi
Ty Lee.
Island has remained safe from rav-
But where I'm from, people help each other. I know I don't belong here. That's something I've been feeling a lot lately.
No,
If
but
you can help me,
It's a big responsibility, all these people's lives in your hands. Personally, I take that responsibility very seriously.
Oh, their clothing looks more
I'm the
dirty.
guardian of my village too. I I may not physically be there. I have to save the world first.
A good excuse.
Sorry, how does it go again? I'm protecting Aang, so I'm protecting the village?
That is why I'm not just a warrior. I'm a Kyoshi warrior.
I kind of hope there would be more interactions between Sokka, Katara, and Aang, actually.
Right now. Apps and surveillance reports. We're hoping to track schools of jumping shark squids.
Shark squids.
They're migrating. Very kind. Commander
Zhao. Commander Zhao. At your service.
And Iroh was so charming.
Yeah.
Zhao was like, kind of.
Zhao.
I keep pronouncing it like a Mandarin. I see that. I like Zhao.
Someone needs to put a bell on you.
There's food in the village hall.
He's pretty well built. I'm impressed. Yeah, look at those
Cool.
water physics. They look really nice.
That's really cool.
You know, you should be practicing too. The Avatar needs to master all 4 elements. Avoiding practice doesn't mean you'll avoid the responsibility.
I know. It's just.
Aang's actor's really nice too.
Who trained me.
Or he could just let me use you for target practice.
That's not practicing.
That's not practicing.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Just try that gun drumstick.
He's so like proud, like ready to show action. He's like, he's seen this trick 100 times.
Yeah, that's true.
That's his real power. Connection.
Oh, there he
building
goes.
bridges. That's how he's gonna be the Avatar.
Ah, of course.
Right.
That's his boomerang.
I guess so.
Oh god, looks dangerous. Oh Jesus.
Seriously? Made it myself.
Wow.
Yeah, hunting. For tiger whales. Yeah, that's it. Dangerous. Tiger whales for.
Tiger whales. You're pretty good at it. Oh.
Oh, never mind. She wins.
Wow.
He just walks away like that? What?
Is there more interaction? What the hell?
What? What about his boomerang?
Yeah.
No one had a clue she'd become the Avatar.
How'd she go from this to that?
Oh, that's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
Great art.
Only
Great.
justice will bring-
Not to develop my powers, but to keep them under control.
Oops. Oh.
How many people will I hurt?
But imagine what'll happen if you don't even try.
True.
She's still very wooden in this episode, unfortunately. Like, Aang's actor has more expression.
Hey, you are literally not alone. The other avatars are inside you. The answers aren't inside here. They're inside you.
Oh. Shit.
Zhao's boat.
Oh.
Zhao? He heard something about a flying cow near Kyoshi Island, so he set sail at dawn.
He's
The
useful.
guy's so useful.
A fly. He knows. About the Avatar. Somehow he found out.
Obviously, just asked the crew. Oh, nice. I think it was straight out of the cartoon, too. Like him spying on them. I get the impression she's older than him in this.
I think they're about the same age. It's probably the makeup.
The makeup is just, you know, kind of misleading. Did they have any boys on the island?
Kyoshi Warriors?
No, there's no guys on the island? Or am I...
Not as Kyoshi Warriors.
Okay. Cool. Wow.
Ah.
There's a lot you don't know.
Yeah, like the CGI work on that battleship looks
faster?
great.
We're at top. But it's almost worse now that I know he's close. Because now the chance to go home is real.
Oh, that's true.
Sir, we're approaching Kyoshi Island.
He tells them this and they go on.
You're getting the hang of it.
You need to turn your opponent's power against them.
There's so much tension there that I can feel at the screen. It's way more obvious with live action.
You are an excellent student.
To be honest, where I'm from, there's not much call for a real warrior.
I think you're a real warrior.
Oh, that's the sweetest thing someone could say to someone.
The bell.
You hear it too? Why?
That was a very weird cut.
He'll have made it to the village by now.
In Pai Show, the first move is not always the best.
Pai Show.
Knowledge of your opponent.
You won't mind if we take a look ourselves.
I expected as much.
Wait, Sokka's there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
And how many have already been hurt because you haven't been here? Run away
they're really
from
laying
your
into the guilt.
responsibilities again. Any tragedy awaits the North, and unless you do something about it, another race of benders will be wiped out just as the air nomads were.
So I can see the future too? Is that supposed to be a thing?
They should get Appa and like.
Why don't I just burn people? Practice is better, but real fights makes practice perfect.
Ow. Oh, cool.
But
and that's it. They just
ran away.
We can't hold them off for much longer.
And Zhao just stands there watching, flabbergasted.
What's the point?
You want things to be easy. None of this will be easy. Avoid your
really like
duties
this
any
dream
longer, and not
sequence in
only
the
will you
back.
fail to save the world.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Those are some gorgeous animations, actually. Yeah, see, he's really putting in. He's really having fun doing this. Oh.
Ah.
Impossible.
Soundtrack's really good, actually, in that
Yeah,
section.
this is nice.
Like, it's switched up. Oh, nice.
Nice. This must be so cool for the Kyoshi warriors.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's just water bending.
Oh, there's the water. Like, nice.
And fire bending. That's actually a really awesome sequence.
Yeah.
Ow! Broke everyone's backs. Lesson
Yeah,
learned.
probably.
Go back.
Back to the ship!
You said you have ships? I'll go destroy them.
I like how she's in tears over seeing Kyoshi. That's cool.
I'm okay.
It really does feel like a cartoon in a way.
This is all mine.
Nice job, Avatar.
I like how their outfits are messy.
Yeah.
See, that's what we just
Finally,
need a little
yeah.
turn. And it looks, it's ironic since that looks clean.
Listen,
I do too.
It's okay though. He'll fall in love with the princess in the
Yeah, no, the relationship this episode makes me wonder, like, how's he gonna go from this to Yue later on?
Or bring the world to me.
Including the Fire Nation. Aww.
Oh,
Ah.
actually, that looks like that could hurt.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is like made eye. Oh, cool
But didn't
perspective
even do
shot.
anything
Yeah.
for the village.
Appa was just there.
Appa was just parked somewhere.
So this means you don't want to go home anymore?
Zuko clearly isn't going to give up, and he's dangerous.
Oh, I'm to Zuko.
Hey!
Kyoshi said I can only call upon one of the past avatars when I'm in their shrines.
What else did she tell you?
We need to get to the
I don't
northern
remember
water
that
tribe
at all.
because something
But
terrible
cool.
is going to happen
You
there.
have me, Katara, and a flying ball of fur. What more do you need?
Momo. Yeah.
I feel like I walked into that one.
His delivery actually, the jokes are really good.
Yeah.
I hope we can put this behind us.
Of course, Commander.
But
Don't tell anyone.
But of course, I fully understand the sensitive nature of this information.
the way he's delivering
Those
this
eyes.
is great.
Permit me. Working together, we'd be able to devote twice as many resources to the hunt.
Because he's ambitious too.
Obviously,
Yeah, of course.
with your hunt.
An excellent suggestion, Commander. We would be honored to have your partnership and
See?
your loyalty.
He's ready to read this.
There's nothing more than knowing where to place my loyalties.
I really like the guy playing Iroh.
Yeah.
To yours, the great flame of the world.
Oh, so he's gonna
I'm
tell.
but a humble servant in the southern seas, but I have news for you of a critical nature.
Iroh must have known that would happen though.
I know this information, one that could change the future of the Fire Nation.
That's cool. That's all in Chinese.
Yeah, just like the original show.
The Avatar has returned.
And so has Daniel Day Kim.
Daniel Day Kim. Oh, that was just one episode? Okay. Well, that episode was much better than the first one, actually. Because the story was more limited.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just more focused, tightly focused.
Exactly.
But we're only on episode 2. Like, can they do 6 more episodes like this? What's more pause there to do that? Because we're spending 40 minutes, so that's 2 episodes at least.
So
Anyways,
they're going
but
to
yeah.
every, like, an earthbending episode will take place, and then the water tribe, so that's 2 more episodes, and the next 4, I don't know.
Who's the actor that plays Zhao?
That's Miles from Lost.
That's who he is. Yeah, I was like, he's freaking familiar as hell. That's so funny.
They reunited 2
They
Lost
reunited.
actors.
They reunited him. It's like the island's been found. I'm like, he's so familiar, and he's really the way he delivers lines is really funny. He's like, yes, of course.
Yes,
you know,
of
the amount of
course.
sarcasm
And the eyes,
coming
like
off
the
the screen.
ambition, his eyes.
The amount of sarcasm coming out of him is.
He's always
wonderful.
been good at that. He was good at it. That's Niles.
So a more tightly focused episode. I think that was better. But Katara is still a little too wooden, I think.
A little in some moments,
And
yeah.
I wish the trio had more time to interact.
Yeah, same.
They aren't
I hope
interacting
they'll do
enough. I don't believe they're really friends yet.
No, not really. No.
Yeah.
I'm starting to believe Aang and Katara are developing a friendship, but
Yeah.
Sokka seems left out. And my problem with this episode, I don't know what you think, but the palette of the forest and their clothes, it makes it seem like they're doing a cosplay, in my opinion.
Yeah, it doesn't really come off as like
the forest, the palette of the forest.
Ironically,
and
the Fire
color
Nation uniforms look much better than the Kyoshi
with
ones.
the
The Kyoshi ones look
environment.
like they're just cosplaying, while the Fire Nation armor looks really nice.
But waterbending.
They look like actual
clothes,
soldiers.
The clothes too.
Yeah, they
And
look
Katara
way
and
out of
Sokka's.
place.
Yeah, it just looks.
It doesn't really
cosplaying.
translate well to live action, I guess. They could add like some leaves on it or something. Give it more. Like they switch the clothing look every time they're in a new region. They could add some color on it or whatever.
Or just use a different
It just looks
color
brand new and
palette
it
for
just
the-
weird.
Yeah, it doesn't fit in with the.
Yeah, it looks very out of
movies.
place.
Maybe they did it on purpose to show how they
Stand out.
Yeah, but it just seems like cosplaying this episode against the forest environment.
Zuko and Iroh are doing pretty well in this. Actually,
Yeah,
I like how they bounce off each other.
Yeah,
Iroh's
I
like
like
the smarter. You can tell he's the more observant, long time around, all that. While Zuko is impatient to get into the action.
Which is understandable. He even said in this episode, like,
Yeah, 3 years.
It feels so real now. Like it's finally.
Yeah, you can see the pain.
It's
He's doing a great
scary.
job acting in that.
Yeah.
Sokka's doing a good job with the few jokes he's given. Katara is a little wooden still. I don't know if she improves or not in the future episodes. Hopefully she does.
Also, the scroll that Gran gave Katara, was that from the pirate arc?
Yeah, that was from the pirate arc.
So they skipped.
They
that,
just changed
and
that
they
up, I
changed that
think.
here, yeah.
Wasn't it stolen at one point? I
Yes,
feel like.
the pirates and all.
Spoilers.
If you just started watching the show, the
Yeah.
Nickelodeon show, and they also didn't introduce the monster, that water creature from the.
Oh yeah, that's true. But was
Yeah.
that later? Or was that?
That
this
was at
episode?
the Kyoshi Island, right?
That was? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember this part. I remember
Then
they
that's
fought
fine.
a
If
monster.
you don't remember, it's fine. Then it's not.
I remember
very
they fought a
important.
water monster.
Yeah, they did.
But wasn't that season 2?
Twice.
Twice? Yeah.
Remember, Aang wanted to go out for a swim, and then suddenly ran into the monster.
The
and then he
CG does
decided
look
to-
gorgeous.
Yeah, it
like
does.
the Fire Nation ships are really beautiful looking,
Hmm.
and
I like
the
the
water
water
physics,
and
the
the
fur,
fire.
yeah, and the
Yeah.
fire looks all great. But it looks so over stylized that sometimes it looks very fake.
In a
like
way,
it's a very
yeah.
distinct Netflix look.
Yes.
And I don't know
Very
if it's just
clean.
because it's studio, like the studio they were shooting in or whatever.
And I also wish they have Appa come in at least once.
It's
that'll
expensive
probably
though
be
to
so
show him every time.
expensive,
Yeah. Like just by showing Appa, that means a lot of hours for some CGI artist. Poor
That's
guy.
true.
Working on all that for man.
poor
That
artist.
just seems like hell. But they've got all those the first simulations and water simulations. They got to do all that.
That's true.
It's a lot of work, and they can see the future. Kyoshi knows that they're gonna go for the North Island. They're gonna.
I wonder
invade it.
if that was just like
the northern
past,
tribes.
like the past visions.
But
that
that's
she
obviously
went
scenes
through.
from episode 8. I suspect, like the last episode when they do the battle.
True.
Episode 8. When I say episode 8, I mean the finale when they fight on the island or whatever. Spoilers.
Well, it's nice to have Momo in this one because
Yeah, and he's even fighting. I don't remember that. I guess he.
I don't remember.
But
that
it
either.
did like he was dropping shit on them just to distract them.
Yeah.
And the Kyoshi Wars are believable, and Suki and Sokka had a lot of chemistry.
I know,
felt
so
like for this
much that-
short amount that I already felt bad for him leaving.
Yeah.
They did a great job selling that.
And I was wondering how they're gonna introduce Yue when we've seen Sokka, and it is
It's
a little...
Asame's voice actress again.
Who's that? Oh,
Asame's voice actress again. She's
but
like,
then
"Hey,
I'll be the actress from the movie.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Well, I'm curious to see who they cast
Yeah,
with white
same.
hair for that one. But anyways, we saw Daniel Day Kim
Yeah.
as the Lord Ozai. Ha ha ha! The Avatar has returned. So dramatic. I love the cheesy acting. The Avatar has returned.
He wasn't even updated.
Of course, I was gonna sell them out immediately. Like, he was so obvious with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be your
exactly.
faithful servant. One scene later.
But they were screwed either way.
Yeah.
At least with Zhao close to them, Iroh can keep an eye on him.
Don't they get? Oh, anyway, we'll find out next episode. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed our reaction to this episode. Episode 2 of the Avatar Last Airbender Netflix 2024. And we'll see you guys for episode 3 next time. Thanks for watching. Take care and
have a good day.